So what do Drake, Joji, Triple X Tentacion have in common? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly why, how I use music videos and how I stay relevant. Not necessarily as a YouTuber, but as a video editor, and how you too can also learn from watching and analyzing music videos. And stay tuned, let's get edumacated. So speaking of music videos, if you have not seen my own, produced by yours truly, I've made a music video on essentially a $0 budget, all with my little nifty Nikon D5200. Link in description if you want to check that video out. Go. I produced it, edited, and even starred in it, sort of. So I often get the questions, or people actually reach out to me, hey, can I make a music video? Or how do you get music video effects? How did this and that, blah, blah, blah. Well, the reality is, like, I did not go to school for video editing, and I am just a people of watching music videos. And I'm not about appropriating music videos and the culture, but it's looking and analyzing music videos is something that I appreciate, as well as I partake in. I'm a big fan of hip hop and rap, and looking at music videos, even if you don't have any experience at all, you can learn something or two when it comes to breaking down the music video and what you actually can learn from it. Because the basics of having any sort of music video is it's usually a lip sync, as well as a performance, as well as a B-roll. A lot of shots incorporated into this. So I'm gonna break down the one and only Kanye, and he's one of the most underrated or misunderstood, not necessarily underrated, but misunderstood rappers in the game. And his music videos, this one I'm going to break down, is closed on Sundays, and you'll see, or you might learn a thing or two about how I look at this music video, much different from you're someone who just watches a music video. So it has the opening shot of, you see this futuristic looking van looking through the window, and it's moving, and all there is just this desert. And on top of that, it is very futuristic looking. You have Kanye and his family, as you can see, as this establishing shot is that they're in a desert. There's a lot of these little tractor cars going, and initially you also see that all these shots are very wide. And if you don't know anything about video editing or videography, is that wide shots are always established in the beginning of a movie to show exactly where you are. These are called establishing shots. Another thing I noticed off the bat when I'm looking at this music video is that everything is a dark, cool, or blue gradient. And if you know a thing or two, is that dark blue is known to create sort of an eerie color in terms of gradient and a mood. Because the bluer something is, the more likely it is you'll see it in horror movies, suspense, anything that happens. It's a very blue. And you notice as the shots begin to pick up, the color grading also changes to more of a warmer tone. Warmer tone actually represents things like maybe love, especially red, as well as, you know, warmth and happiness. So as it goes from a dark blue to a brighter orange, you can see that itself is also contrasting. Them themselves as their wardrobe and outfit is that, as you can see, it's, you know, they're on these big boulders, these rocks, and you can see that Kim and their little kids are wearing red, so it is contrasting, but Kanye is wearing more of this dark brown. And that is made on purpose, I would say, as a director, as it creates more of you separating yourself, the subject, from the background. Imagine if I was right now wearing like a brown hoodie, right? That wouldn't look nice, as I'm wearing a black hoodie, and it creates a little bit of contrast so you can tell me and the difference between me and the background. Next is you see this establishing shots of where the family is moving towards something and they're walking, and all these shots you have these little zoom outs and these little casual zoom ins, and I would assume they're be done electronically because it probably filmed on like an 8K and they're probably somewhere really far, or they actually used a crane, and who knows, Kanye has a big budget. And as I noticed, as the music starts picking up, as an editor, if you're not editing to the beat to some of them, or changing the pacing is so important. So how you learn pacing is you kind of follow the tempo of the song. And as the song starts to pick up, you also notice that Kanye is on this one super epic shot of him on this boulder, and he goes down on his knees and he starts praying, and it goes from really wide to really close, and the music starts to pick up. And as the music starts to pick up, yes, you start rocking to it as well. And yes, as a video editor, we also like to rock out to it as we're editing and rocking out to the beat. And if you're not making a dope music video and you're not rocking out, then you probably made your music video wrong. But as the music picks up and more of the energy comes, you see that the color changes, goes from a dark blue to a more of like an orangey color, as well as there's a choir now incorporated into the music video, and they themselves are grooving out and doing their thing. And as the music becomes more and more uplifting, again, we are reintroduced with a little outward pan or zoom out. Last but not least, the very end, you have his daughter, North, I would assume, having her screaming filet-o-fish or something, and just to have a little interesting offbeat so you don't predict that. So when it comes to music video, what we learned from this music video, or you hopefully learned from me teaching you or talking about it, is that establishing shots, color grading, as well as pacing and tempo of timing is something that you can incorporate into your music videos. Not only that, but as well as your own videos when it comes to storytelling. And if you want more type of this video where I actually go in more in depth when it comes to understanding music videos, how do you break down a music video? What if you don't have like a budget and you have like a D5200? Well, link description. And it's all for those BVC Co exclusive. You get 14 free days free on Skillshare, which gives you the opportunity to sign up for my Skillshare class, where I show you how you actually make a music video on a complete shoestring budget, taught by yours truly. And like I already said, check out all my resources in the description below if you want to learn more about me helping you in terms of my resources. You can get my crash course. And my name is Peter. You're watching Broke Visionary Collective. What do you think about this music video? Is it a pass, underrated, overrated? I'm a big fan of this music video, and just the cinematics overall, that's a spicy meatball. You're watching Broke Visionary Collective. My name is Peter, and we all start with nothing, but you can always create dope music videos and something. Cheers.
Lately I've been stuck in my feelings lately. Hold up. Let me talk my shit real quick. I feel like Cam Newton ripped the shirt off.